I swear, I can't ever find peace anywhere. I'm in the back of a building and I can't even be left alone. And I'm in the back of a building. Look, it looks like nobody would even know I'm here. Look, it's the back of the building. And then people still aren't leaving me alone. Somebody was thinking fucked up thoughts, so I put up my middle finger. And they were like, oh my gosh, I think she flipped me off. So then somebody got brave and said, did you flip her off? So I put my thumb up. Why, yes, I did. I was answering the fuck you out of their brain. Well, it's more than one fuck you, the fuck you behavior out of their brain. And then somebody right now is like, who you always talking to? I was like, I don't know. So I had to think about it. See, this is why you shouldn't watch people talk. Because, like, I don't even know who I was talking to. You know, spirits come and go. I'll talk to a dead person. They want to talk to me like I'm a psychic. How do I follow the light? How do I pass through the light? Oh, people, I'm not a psychic. I'm a god. I can teach you whether you can live on or not and how to get there really fast. But after they asked me, I thought, well, I don't know, what was I doing? Who was I talking to? Well, it looks like a few gods passed by and had a few questions. A few angels wanted something. I answered or said whatever. And that was about it. But I'd rather talk about the dead. Because I'm right near, you know that Circle K? There's a Circle K over here. It's by Monterey and the 111 by the Westfield Mall, but on the other side. Or like if the Westfield Mall was here, it's kind of down this way. And it's a Circle K around this circular thing. So it's a Circle K, and you have to drive around this weird circle. When I go pick up anybody at that place, it's a local bar. I think it's called the Desert Fox or something. It's a local bar across from the Circle K. Whenever I pick people up there, I can feel the dead crying. I can feel the dead suffering. And I thought, wow, you know, there's a circular thing right here, but how many car accidents could there be? Because you can't drive straight. You have to drive in a circle. How can you hurt that many people? How can they be suffering so badly in death? Because, you know, usually the worst deaths are where you can drive as fast as you want and it's like an open, fast area to drive. Or where you can drive too fast easily and it's usually kind of open to just drive too fast easily. That's usually where you hit a lot of bad situations and people die really badly. So I thought, how the hell are people dying over here so badly? Why is their death suffering so badly? Well, I found out that they are just the dead in monumental torment. Their death was that bad in bajillion years ago. This is the weirdest thing. This is the weirdest thing I figured out. Right over there by that Circle K was a monumental fight of Native Americans against the white man. And guess what? The Native Americans won. Because who's in torment? The white man. They're white men that went against Native American. So they went against a Native American tribe, trying to take over the tribe and take over the land in that area. Well, the tribe was, I guess, badass as hell or something. Everybody over there by the Circle K are the white man that did not win. And they're in such bad torment because their death was that bad. It looks like they were predominantly, I don't know if I should say this. They were predominantly gutted and scalped. Predominantly gutted and scalped. Not an easy way to die when death doesn't really always happen very quickly. When you get gutted, sometimes it's a quick death because they hit a good vein or something, but sometimes you die very slow, very bad. It's very horrifying. It's kind of like a soldier when they get bombed and their intestines explode or their insides explode. Sometimes they can die so easily and it's a blessing, but sometimes their insides kind of hang out and they die so slow. It's so horrifying. It's a bad way to go. But the Native American won. So I wondered, hey, wait a minute. I've gone to these human schools about how the white man destroyed the Native American and so I've gone to schools that are these human schools, and apparently the white man came in here and took over, and the Native American was the original people of these areas or this area. So I went into history to figure out if a Native American tribe won, how does this work? Well, it looks like the United States was full of white men, fucked up motherfuckers. It looks like the white man was always just trying to attack one tribe at a time. They didn't want an ultimate battle of all Native Americans joining together against them. And then I thought, why did we call this God's country? Why do we claim this as God's country? Why did we let the forefathers of this country give this country to God when they obtained the country so fucked up at it? Well, it turns out the gods just wanted to claim the country because they were just wanting to claim a country of this planet to have dominating power and control. And the forefathers just wanted the power of God to benefit them. So just advantageous decision. But yeah, it looks like in history, the gods were trying to help the Native American to be what they needed to be, but they were just very primitive and couldn't get up and be what they needed to be to fight appropriately against the white man. And yeah, so now it tells you the original reality of the country is not that God loved the country that much, but God saw the white man as just a really good, advantageous, like, business agreement where God gets what God wants and the country gets what the country wants. And I guess it was a good agreement until they wanted to get rid of pledge allegiances, kill Jesus, kill me, and like now they just are hated. Go figure. Nothing ever ends up the story you think.